What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Poolside Chat. My name is Todd, and I've got yet another amateur pool match to review with you. I'm actually recording this on Black Friday, so hopefully all you guys had a great Thanksgiving, spent some time with loved ones, at least here in America. I know that's not really going to pertain to international folk, but around here, happy Thanksgiving to you and all your family, and hope some of y'all got to play a little Thanksgiving Day pool tournaments. I know there's a couple around here, but anyway, for tonight, we're gonna be getting into some USAPL 8-ball. We're playing Danny, newcomer to the channel, and you know what? Let's just go ahead and jump. So here we go. Danny plays on a team with Geo from the last video. And as you can see here, he is going to be a Fargo of 399 to my, I think I was right around a 553. I'm hovering. I'm not really moving the needle. I'm just kind of stagnant. But so with that, that is a 63 to 35 race. Gotta stay up on this one. Can't give him too much leeway, you know. So let's get this going. Got the red dot in the wrong spot. Let's just center that guy up. So Danny won the flip, which means he gets to break first. USAPL is, or excuse me, not the flip. You have to lag, which unfortunately I didn't get on camera for some odd reason. I don't know. But in our league, you do have to flip. You do have to lag instead of flip because that's what they do in Vegas. And he won. Now after that, it is alternate break, which is beneficial for some. For me, if I'm actually shooting well, I want to keep breaking. That's one aspect I like of APA. And looks like he was a dry break. A little bit of clumpage down here. So I like stripes right out of the get-go. So I'm going to go ahead and take that 14 into that far middle. Should be able to roll up here as long as I get around the 1. I've got a shot. I think the 15 clears the 10, but I'm focused in on the 9 ball. The question is, I don't think I've got a good enough angle to get the 12 out. Oh, I'm going to just stop talking. Oh, look at that 9 ball rolling into the Badlands. Dang it. But I used it as a good holding pattern just to stun the cue ball back a little bit, leave them ugly. And by the way, what do you guys think of this, huh? New feature I've added to the channel, so that way right out of the gate when you're playing 8-ball, as soon as something's solidified, you'll know who's stripes, who's solid. So if you happen to look away and a new rack comes up, there you go. But at the same point, I didn't want to just have the 1 and the 9 ball, you know, with the numbers. So I changed it to PC for Poolside Chat. Is it cheesy? What do you guys think? You like it? But regardless, Danny, you have to let me know what you think about that. Danny tried to kick out of it, went 2 rails, somehow found that 2-ball gap between the 6 and the 4. So I'm going to go ahead, get the 12 out just because it is kind of a trouble ball. I don't know if I was trying a combo or if I just hit that epically bad, but that was bad. I mean, that was real bad. So Danny's got a little bit of work here. I personally don't move that 2-7 yet. I'd be taking the 3-ball, but I mean, I don't hate it. It kind of broke things open for him. But I know Danny vaguely from like, I don't know, 6 years ago, something like that, maybe even 7. He was good friends with some other pool players that I knew back in the day. And then I think he just either fell off the market or we just no longer were playing the same nights. I didn't see him anywhere. So he just kind of started back, I think, last session. So while I know him, I don't know him. Not anymore, because I mean his game's got to have elevated or changed, whether he took a giant hiatus. I don't know. Maybe his skill level dropped. So this was the first time really playing him myself. I've seen him shoot a few times, but I mean, he's a good ball pocketer, that's for sure. If I remember correct, he's about an APA 5. So regardless, I still got to figure out what I'm going to do with that 13. Okay, but see, at least I'm looking around. I'm kind of debating. I was going to stretch on that one, but decided not to. I left myself dead flat on the rail, so this is going to be difficult to try to get that 15 or get the cue ball off the rail at all. So I pulled back just so I have an angle. But again, I mean, I'm almost having to go like 2 rails and try to shoot this gap between the 1-7, get the cue ball on this side. That is going to be very difficult when you shoot it terribly and you don't get that anywhere near that. It's on the wrong side of it. I think I put too much center ball. I didn't let that thing run top because I think top English could have 2-railed around. I think I just hit that poorly. So I'm going to try a safe. I think I'm trying to get behind the 6 ball. Excuse me. Trying to get behind the 6 ball. And again, I hit that poorly. Not a good start, but he's got pretty much everything open. It's just going to be more of pattern decisions at this point. He's going to go ahead and take that 6, which I'm not a huge fan of. Plus, he hit that real light, left himself bad back cut on the 2. Still makeable, but now the cue ball's got to get long on him. Does he get a big bounce? Oh, whoa. He must have had a little bit of left English. A little bit of left English took him over there. Not terrible, though. Not grotesque. He's pretty straight. So from here, if he can just pull straight back to be able to see the 3. Yeah, but see, for the pattern for where the 8 ball is, this is a tricky setup without really good cue control, or at least understanding how to maneuver the cue ball. So he's just going to pull back a little bit. You don't need to pull more back. Yeah, maybe another inch or 2, but that's perfectly fine. He can get around the 13. He can see the 3. Should be able to roll the 3 to this low corner, take the 7 up to the high corner, and then just a little bit of top 1 into the top middle. You just got to make sure you're a little bit on the from this angle, the right side of that tangent line on the 1, so the top English carries you to that far rail, give you somewhat of a shot. So this is all about speed control and positioning. And as I've seen, he's shot very soft so far, so it's possible. Like that. Beautiful, fantastic. A little bit of an angle. I would not be shooting this in the side. 1, that's a thin shot, and 2, you're not really going to be moving the cue ball where you want. See, even there, he tried to stun out, which left you the option of shooting the 1 to a top corner here, but then you got to get a ton of cue ball movement, which he was hinting at doing it, but that was a tricky one. But he left me a 6.5 diamond run on this 13, so I got to hit it firm enough to make the ball, but check it up enough to still hold and see the 8. Unless for some reason I can hit that 1 and kill the speed, or maybe get around. I don't know. I mean, this is kind of tricky when you can't see it. Oh, get around it. Would have been really great not to hit that 1 ball, but I'm looking at it. I apparently can see it. Should just be a little bit of top, just a smooth rolling ball. Got plenty of comfort over the pocket because of that side. As long as the cue ball don't get stupid. All right, we're safe. 14-6. Got a little bit lucky to even get back at the table there, but it's all right. Like I said, that run was very difficult for Danny. He's a chatter. So he's sitting here chatting telling me something about the way he wanted to run it or something like that. I don't remember exactly. This match was a month ago at this point. So, but as you guys know, second ball break. Goodness, I made I saw two stripes and a solid go down. Stripes look pretty okay, though. I do like me some of the stripes here. Just pulling straight back. Now we're going to go top just a slight bit of left just to try to get around that clump. That'll work. Ooh, question is, how straight am I on the 15? Okay. Not sure I like that. I mean, it was a good setup because it gave me the 11, because it looks like it's either at or hanging over that point. So you got to get as close to the rail as possible. The only problem is by doing that now, the cue ball's on the rail, which means a little bit harder to hold off this 14. Because now you're going to have to hit almost a little bit more right than top, a rolling ball, really. Because once you get that side rail, you got to kick it back up table with that right English to clear the 8 in the side to call this a break and run. Okay. So I went top. Okay. I decided to kind of make that last shot a little bit easier just so I get on this side. And then, yeah, just run this all the way up. It's nice and easy. Uh-oh. Break and failed. I am officially trolling myself at this point because I don't remember doing that graphic. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. I am trolling myself, you son of a but man, yeah, he's got 5 ball. Okay, look at this, playing a safe. Smart. Didn't really help his case in terms of the ball placement, but he left me nice and hooked. So that looks like yep, Big Red has come out, calling the corner pocket. It's got to get a good jump over that 3 ball. And oh man. I will take that 28-7. Yeah, it must have been giving him some kind of tip on the placement or something. You know, I think I was telling him, if I remember correct, I was telling him do that same safe, but hit it a little firmer so the cue ball gets all the way to the rail, making that jump really far, which is going to make it harder to get over the 3 or whatever it was, but then at the same point, get it to bounce and still connect and hit the 8 ball on time. So just gotta, if you're gonna play safe, gotta think about how they can get out. Now, granted, he doesn't know me. You know, not my new style of play or anything, so he doesn't know that I like to jump. But it looks like he made a stripe. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1 stripe down. He's got a hanger, so he's gonna go ahead and clinch stripes right here. Ooh, went around. Hit that a little hard. Probably want to go a little bit more right English, just so he didn't run into his own clump. Kind of made it a little ugly, but still functionable here. I mean, you almost have to take the 14, but you're at a real weird angle. So, I mean, if you can stop shot the 9. Ooh, beautiful. Good stop. Good stop. But he looks like he's got a little bit of an angle, so he's going to be crashing into the 13. Ooh, hit it a little thin, dogged it. Okay. At least take a look at that 7, because you got to I'm going to avoid a combo if I can. You guys know this by now, but if I can leave myself a little bit easier or better shot, because that is a real thin 7, So yeah, I'm gonna go and make that 5 ball. Now I've got more comfort to cut that 7. Probably gonna be hitting it with a little bit of top right just to bring it back out in the middle. Ooh, 3 ball might have, or a 6 ball might have got a little bit worse shape, but if I can still see that 1, I'm probably gonna be taking it. No, don't. What are you doing? I mean, the 2 doesn't go by the 6. It doesn't look like. So I need to go for that 1 ball nice and easy. Looks like I put a little bit of a drag shot on that one. Put a little bit of drag, which could have been just a bad execution, but it definitely hit too thick, so I missed it pretty bad. Therefore, I think I bumped the 14 out just enough. I think he's going to be able to see this. Just hit top, run it down. Yep. And that's, I mean, all but wired, so you either need to put a lot of bottom to draw back to be able to see the 11, or a lot of top to drive through it, get off the side rail, come back middle table. Either way, you should be okay. Oh, way too light. And yeah, way too light on that one. Oh, thank you, perimeter lights. Allows you to get Q right in the middle. I think he asked you want this watched, but I do remember this. Watch this beautiful shot. I don't even know how he did it, but somehow it squirt around the 11 and then pulled back. So it was, didn't even touch it. It was such a bad hit. uh, he was cracking up. We were having a good time with it. So I'm gonna go and take the 6. I wanted to roll a little bit more for the 1. But instead, I'm going to take the 2 recovery shot. Oh, dog. Wait. No, 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 no. You. Oh, my God. What? Okay. What even happened there? I mean, okay. I get missing the shot, but how'd the 8 ball even go? Oh, a double point. Perfect shot to go towards that side rail and a beautiful combo to make the 8 early. Oh, my God. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. But and not just to add a little bit of insult to the injury, that puts him on the hill. He needs 14 points. I need 32. And at 14 a rack, that is, I mean, I need to get 2 racks before he gets 14 points. So I got to keep him from a couple 8 balls. That was, to call that silly would be underselling it. Let's be honest. That was stupid. That was absolutely stupid. I'm waiting for something on the other table. Gave me a little extra breathing time. You know, calm down a little, Todd. Okay. Looks like I got the 5 ball still hanging on the template. Nah, too much going on. Gonna leave that one alone. So yeah, I think it's just 1 stripe down. I got all 7 solids up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So 1 stripe down. Don't really have a great look, but I've got enough of the 14 I can thin it, which is obviously gonna definitely move that 12. And I hit that with a bit of a draw. So after it crashed into that 12, that draw didn't take it to scratch. It pulled back and even kind of opened up the 15. And there we go. So missed the pot, but Didn't really leave myself a whole lot, did I? It just would have been a continuation of recovery shots at that point. So Danny's back. He's going to go ahead and take that 4 ball. A little thick, but still goes. Still goes on a dynamo table. Personally, I don't like taking that 6 yet. I mean, I don't know. It's always a little different from a camera angle, but I think I would go with the 2, put a little bit low just to pull back a smidge, and then take that cut. But I don't know. Maybe this is just as good as any. And if that's the case, you got enough breathing room, you might just have to swing at it. If you're gonna run out, might as well try now. I'm not gonna cut it real hard. Just put a little bit of low, just to try to separate that 5/8. I mean, it's probably gonna crash in the 3 a little too. Oh, just at the point. Left himself good. I don't want to take the 10 now because that's a perfect stop shot to leave the 13. So, like, the fact I'm not even looking at the 15 is a little frustrating, or even the 9 possibly. Yeah, congratulations. You just took your setup on the 13. I already don't like this pattern at all, but let's see what happens. Let's see what I can do. 12 ball. I mean, I can only assume 15 now. Only real option. Oh, okay. Good draw stroke. Maybe a little hard. So let's see if the 9 looks like it's just outside the point enough that I can cut this and, maybe even cheat the point. But if I can see a 13, you got to take it. Okay. I like it. And that gave me a little straighter on the 9. So just a rolling ball, because even if it crashes into the 7, it's still going to keep you mid-table. Oh, you're going to just hit that great. Look at that shot. I like that. I like that pattern. There we go. Held him to 1 ball. I can get down with that. There is something about this game that when I get mad, whether it's my opponent makes me mad or I get mad at myself for doing something stupid, I get a little bit more focused, or I should say I get quite a bit more focused, and I shoot real well. I just wish I could get that level of focus without having to be, angered or frustrated about something to get there. So if you guys have a life hack on that, let me know. I could use it. Maybe I need to do Niels Fiennes uh commentary, or his instructional DVDs. It's about mind game. I might need to find some time and run that, see what happens. But anyway, Danny is back up. See what the break looks like. Ooh, just missed the scratch on the side. And yeah, he didn't like his teammates magic rack, so I let him borrow my Taum. I really like that Taum rack. Something about it, it just seems to give me a good, tight, clean rack compared to some of the others. Like Magic Rack, well, I don't know if it's quite the first, but it's definitely one of the originals, hence the name. I mean, they are the Kleenex of templates, but it just feels like it's a little thicker. So the balls kind of hang up, or, shift position when they roll over it a little bit more. I could be wrong. That's just what I think. This new Taum rack kind of has the, like, and I don't even know if the wavy side makes a difference, but I don't know. I like the way it plays. So Dandy took stripes. That means I am salads. So he took the 10 ball. Kind of made sense. I didn't think he had a whole lot, but oh man, he hit that a little firm and put himself in a tricky spot because I mean he's got a thin back on the 15, but that's it. He's not really I don't know. He's still got to work on that 12 ball because that has no home right now. Oh, fired that straight in the point, tied up the 7. Come on, man. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, flying cue ball. I don't know where I learned that, but anytime a ball is kicked off the table, I always rub it on my shirt just in case if any dirt or grime or something from the floor gets caught up on it. Just wipe it off. I don't even know why or when. I don't feel like somebody told me that, but just habit. So try it a little ticky tack safe. Just try to put him in a spot with no option. But unfortunately, I think he might have a gap to see that 11. I mean, the bank of the 13 is gonna be real tough with that 5-9 right there, but that might be an option. So what you gonna do, Danny? He says, I don't know. Yep, going for the bank. Okay. Ooh, went wide with it. I could see just immediately the way that came off the rail. That just seemed real wide. But again, still didn't really leave me a whole heck of a lot. And by that I mean left me almost nothing. I think I'm looking at a safe. I mean, I'm probably gonna be going like straight right, thin the 2, get the cue ball back up table. I think I was trying to get around the 8, get it closer to the 3, but failed. It's hard to control that amount of spin, which realistically, I might have just hit the 2 a little bit too thick because, you're putting a little bit of speed, you're putting a whole ton of side spin. So there's going to be a little bit of deflection. And I think I just accounted for more than what was actually there. Oh, that was a good shot. That was a very good shot. That close to the rail to see the angle. Well played, sir. Oh, well, you saw me call that pocket. Yeah, uh-huh. Yep, I sure did. Uh I mean, he kind of punched that a little bit harder than he wanted. But again, third time in a row, leaving me a whole lot of nothing. So, I mean, the only thing I can see is play safe on the 3. That'll work. Now the 8 ball's blocking his only ball that he could see would be the 9, which again doesn't go anywhere. So the question is, with ball in hand, if I get ball in hand, what would be the ideal pattern? And that's where if I could, and I don't know if that 6 clears the 8, but I think really what I would probably do is give myself an angle, take the 4 to that from this side, I guess the far top left by the racking corner. Yep, hit the 6. Well, actually, never mind. Okay, so I don't need to worry about pattern because he opened up the 7, which is about the only ball I had an issue with. So if I can see enough of the 6 to run it up, let's do this. Just roll it up a little bit, get kind of square. Sit. Ah, rolled about a foot too much. If I can see the 4, I need to just go and take it. Straight draw, pull back. My dot is still showing straight right. I apologize. Oh, punched it way too hard. Punch that a little firm. Just want to get back to the side rail. But I'm look like I can still see the 5. Oh, center pocket. That was a good shot. That's a good shot. So, a little shake of the head. I've got an angle on the 7, so I should be okay. But the question is, where's the cue ball going and what am I trying to leave? Yeah, I'm trying to leave it right there so I can take that 2 into that top right pocket. So it's just nice, easy, just enough to get off the rail. Ooh, went a little wide. I might have wanted to check that up with a little bit of left. In hindsight, of course. Because I think the way this is rolling, I'm going to go closer to the 8 or making that 3 ball real tight. Which I did. Oh, I remember this shot. So, this shot right here, I'm just going to let you know, I do try to kick the side rail kick because the way I'm coming at it, if you make that 3, the cue ball is going to naturally come to this left side of the 8 and you're out. That's not a give me shot. That is completely makeable. Most of you guys have made that shot a couple dozen times, hundreds of times, whatever. It's not something you make all the time. Seeing where his balls are, I should be looking straight at the 3 and be hitting that ball. Where's it? Give me that red dot. Top right, nice and easy. Just get the cue ball to the rail, spin behind the 8 ball, and just leave him hooked city behind that 8. Then you take ball in hand and you're wide open. You're out. But instead, I do remember this. I try this kick anyway. I might even be trying the 2 rail. Yep. And you see what happened. Like, I made the ball. Sure. The problem is it had a double kiss because it went off the 8, hung, and then the cue ball re-hit it. And then that right there. Completely makeable shot. Sure. But I still should have played the table better. I did not play the table correctly, in my opinion. Because now Danny, he had a good starter shot, and now he's basically just playing tic-tac-toe and figuring out how and where he wants to shoot them. And don't get me wrong, for a $3.99, call it a 400 Fargo, this is not an automatic out. But if you're a decent ball pocketer, you can make it happen. And there you go. Bumped it just right. Now you just hit this as a little bit of a running English. A little bit of top. Just let it roll. Center pocket just like that. And now you got a nice easy cut. Same shot. Exact same shot. And a little bit of side pocket. Or a little bit of side table roll. Or rail hit. But, doesn't matter. He got it 36 to 52. All because of that 2 ball, weird double pocket or double point, rolling in, making the 8 early. That is so frustrating. That's frustrating that I gave him the hill that all it took was 1 rack, and that was it. If I would have played that 3 ball right, that would have put me on the hill. I would have had a chance to go ahead and clean this up, take a 1 more rack, hopefully win it for the team, but instead, swung for glory, and I missed. I did not get out. That's the frustrating part of pool. But you know what? Hey, I'm just an amateur. This is amateur pool. This is what we do. I'm gonna put my wins out there. I'm gonna put my losses out there because we're all gonna learn from. We're all gonna get better. And I mean, I'm probably just gonna still do that shot again. But the idea is to get it in my brain after saying it enough times and improve, so you guys can get better with me as well. But you know what? As always, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do me a favor. Don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, give me all that good stuff. And you know what? I've got a Scotch doubles tournament coming for you. You guys are going to love this one. It's a really cool format. Played with my girlfriend, Michelle. We had a blast, and we're going to be coming back with that very shortly. So thank you for a short hiatus, or for standing by with my hiatus of Thanksgiving. It's been busy, guys. It's been busy around here. I'm sure you've been busy too, but I'll be back shortly. Thanks.